Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Thursday, the 10th of August. It's a whopping 62 degrees this morning. I don't even know what the weather's supposed to be today, but it's been, as you've seen, it's all starting off doomy and gloomy and ends up just absolutely gorgeous. I'm not complaining at all. A little sprinkle here and there that keeps the dust down, keeps that northwest blue haze out of the sky so you can see the mountains real beautiful and stuff. But anyway, nice peaceful morning. Gotta head to work, see what's going on there. Having to park in here backwards today because we got a trucker.
He's dropping off goodies.
Yep, some goods. Probably more bikes. They're just a never ending. It's crazy we go through so much stuff.
That is. It's amazing.
Absolutely nuts. So, Mama, it's Thursday.
It is. 2 more.
Yep, 2 more and the weekend's upon us.
Yeah.
Definitely need to, because I got to do some serious driving. I got to get 600 miles on that.
Yeah.
That BMW so I can do the first service on it.
Yeah, you got a month to get 600 on there.
Yep, I can get it done. I just don't drive that much at home.
Yeah.
It gives me a good excuse to get off my butt and ride a motorcycle.
Yeah.
All right, Mom.
All right.
Hope you have a wonderful Thursday.
You too.
And we'll see you here as the day goes on.
All right.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Just look at this lovely thing. Look at all the aftermarket lights he's got in this. That is cool. Really cool. Sneak my hat in there carefully. So it's in for a oil and filter and an alignment. Man, this thing was all over the place on that alignment. It was almost zeroed out with no toe, but the relation to the rear wheel was just off the map. So I don't know if it was, I doubt it was a Spyder dealer. He got it used from somewhere and test rode it, and he said he's going down the road and the steering's all cockeyed. It had to handled less than favorably, I would imagine. So he comes back and complains. He goes, well, we can loosen up and twist some things around and see if we can't get it straight. And he goes, nope, stop. I'm going to take it to Pro Caliber and have it laser aligned. And here he is. The cool thing is he's a watcher. He's a follower. Gotta love that. He wanted me to, he goes, I hope to see it in the test ride. I hope you take it for one. I said, well, I've got something planned today. So I decided I'm going to take it for a ride and show this video a day late. Because by the time you guys are watching this, you know all about the 23 1250 GSA. And what's scary about this is, I know you've seen it, it's a day late, and I guess you know if it happened or not. There's a good chance I could get rained on the way home. And he's talking about how the shield, it deflects the wind over his face, but yet it comes through and you get the wind on your torso. I have never seen a fairing like this, but all I gotta say is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That works really well. What an idea. I've never seen anything like that. But the shape of this thing, that would allow that to bounce off that. It looks like the hood of an old American car when you're driving these things. You see all the reflections and stuff. If you've never ridden an F3 standard, or in this case is a F3-S. Yeah, it's an amazing thing to ride. It has this really cool American car kind of a feeling. Heck yeah. He has acro exhaust on there. Though he's got a cat delete And although it has some kind of a diffuser or something in there, the bike's not particularly liking it. It runs crazy rich, and it's causing dilution too. His oil stinks so bad of gas that we had to open up the doors and get ventilation and stuff going in there. It was starting to make me loopy. So with this, rule of thumb, you take that cat delete out of there, it takes the back pressure off, and it greatly decreases the performance of the bike. If you ride against somebody that's stock, they'll just literally walk away from you. So it doesn't work. But there's places you can send your ECM to be flashed, and there's, you know, external tuners. We can't do it, we won't touch it, nor would I ever do it anyway. But I'd leave it stock. But anyway, best way to do that is have it dynoed. I know you can send your ECM off, tell them how you ride, what you're doing, and they can flash it, and there's all kinds of things you can do, but they run cool. Is it good for the bike? Probably not. So what happens with these things, like when this thing's idling, it can't, nothing's in the parameters that it's expecting to see. So it sees that as some kind of a fault. So just like everything else, to save it, they'll go into a rich mode, because they don't know what's wrong. It can't determine what's wrong. So it's better to go rich than to go lean and, you know, score a cylinder or something, you know, or overheat it and do other kind of bad things. But it sounds good. And it looks like he has the BRP acro set up on there. He just eliminated the cat, which is what BRP refers to as a pre-muffler. So it is a pre-muffler. It's creating back pressure. The cat's just in there. And despite what, you know, rumored things you hear, a cat does not restrict your exhaust. In the old days, yeah. Nowadays it has no restriction of the flow. It just creates a lot of heat, that's all it's doing. But it's really easy to sell on that false rumor that it kills the performance of the bike. No. Very pleasing, the alignment. I haven't thought about the alignment other than talking about it yet, so there's your answer. How will I know when it's dead on? How you know is you're not thinking about the alignment. The bike's not fighting you, it's not doing anything. It's just nice and smooth. They handle good, they're never nervous. You're not like pulling holding to one side to keep her going straight. So anyway, I don't know how tomorrow is going to work out, but for you, this is today's video. So I'm going to postpone. I've never done that before. I'll do something unique to my daily vlog, just because a customer, I had something pre-planned and I can't redo that. That has to be done today, unless something happens and I don't ride the BMW home, and then every time I say BMW I'll have to cut it out in my edit tonight. Oh, he's got some crazy framework up front. It's not a curb scooper, but it could do something like that. That boy was in a serious conversation. He was on that phone and he wasn't gonna look. Now there was 0 chance of rain here in Vancouver, and it looks fairly dark. Of course, I'm wearing my home helmet because that's what I'm taking the BMW home with. So I got that face shield, the tent shield thing down, a little fighter pilot shield. I'd be afraid of carboning this thing up. I mean, it's diluting that oil, and that's not good. Hope he changes his oil frequently, or get somebody to look at the tune of this thing. I love the idea of that shield scooping the air underneath it. That is just the coolest feeling. I mean, I got my face shield wide open, and we just turned into a parking lot this way, and nothing's hitting me in the face. It's really nice. It's a really clean shield, but I love how down in my torso area I'm getting smooth air blowing at me, which is really nice. That's our parts manager and his racy little KTM 390. He goes all over half acres on that thing. Well, anyway, thanks for coming along for the rip on the F3-S. She's a sweetheart. Oh, I need to open the trunk. But anyway, almost tried to open the back seat thing there. It's a beautiful orange frame on that thing. Cool beans, man. All right, thanks for coming along. Hello, my little gals. So, when I got home last night, I get my CANbus or Optimate 4 CANbus charger out to hook it up to this. Whenever I took it off, I took the extension lead off of there. I can't find it anywhere. I know it's been a bit since I had a BMW at home, but man, how I lost that. But nowadays you don't. Actually, it's been this way for the last couple of years. That charge port's not up here. This is a USB. So what used to be, I don't think I've discussed this before. Let's turn the light on here right quick. What used to be an accessory option is now standard. It's this extra plug-in over here. That used to be an accessory add-on. Now it comes with them. And you have USB, which is more useful for what you're doing up there. Let me get this thing plugged in, functioning here, so I can keep the battery all charged up. It's nice to have a GSA back in the shop again. Heck yeah. Just easy as that. Look how nasty those bags are. There's one problem with these bags. When I turned in the last demo, the GSA, because I need the key for that demo to take all the locks out, and I saved all the tumblers, can't figure out what I've done with them. Absolutely have no idea what I've done with them. So, project for the weekend, gut that disaster out over there. It's in there somewhere, I would assume, because I think I sat right over here somewhere and took all them locks out. So they're here somewhere. I've looked high, I've looked low, I've looked everywhere. I can't find them. Kelly goes, well, I remember you saying do not touch these, do not lose these. Got to have these for the next demo. And yeah, they're gone. So I had to buy another set of those once before. Let me tell you, 8 of those tumblers is no joke expensive. Like, ridiculous. So I'm not doing this again. They're in here somewhere. I've been out here pulling my hair out trying to figure this thing out. Because obviously I need the bags. So it's 3 because you have the lock, and then you have 1 front and rear bag. Same with the other side. And then for the trunk, you have the lid and the lock. All right, we'll figure out something. Anyway, I'm literally about to leave. I've been looking for the keychain thing for the fob as well. There's the bell. And there they are. Look at them, all still got the original tumblers in there. Now I just need to find the bag that has the extra keys. And I think those are sitting in my toolbox. I keep stumbling across that because they obviously won't use the same keys as these. Whew. You know what? I actually forgot about the bell. I'm glad I found it. How about that? Hot dang. Man, the time I've spent out here looking for these things. This I did look for a little bit last night too. Crazy. Well, hello there, YouTube. No money. It's crazy how we're having to come out here earlier each day. I mean, it's not even 8 o'clock yet, and the sun's already behind the trees and mountains and stuff. But yeah, you gotta come out early. You come out, I think sunset is like 8:29 or something tonight, or 8:30. I know I've seen 8:30, but I think that was yesterday. But yeah, gotta be quick. Days are slowly getting shorter.
They are.
Man, the
dark.
middle of winter when it's pretty much like on a rainy day, it's like 3:30 in the afternoon. It's dark.
Yeah.
And for sure dark around 4:30. I mean, black dark. And you'd give anything for an 8:30 sunset.
Yes, you would. So we should be thankful.
Yep. Shouldn't be complaining. It could be a whole lot worse.
Yes.
But anyway, that was a good day at work today. I got that old 2010 blue Spyder completed as well, so that's all done.
That's nice.
Among other things we were doing today, a lot of BMW stuff, and just it was a busy day. Every time I see Mom up there, she's going 110 miles an hour.
Very busy day.
Yep. But anyway, on that, we're gonna roll, I reckon.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Friday or Saturday.
Heck yeah. All right. See you on Friday.
Yes.
Got a bee buzzing around us.
Yes.
All right.
I know it's gonna get me.
All right. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.